Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Sports Sunday. I'm Jeff Blanzy. Nice to have you along for the next 30 minutes. And, you know, there's not many stories that we would talk about before the Bears and Packers game on this show. But when you win your first championship ever, you deserve the spotlight. So let's begin with the Sky. In a 16-year existence, they had never won a WNBA title. Fourth quarter, perfect pass, Candace Parker to Kalia Copper. Backdoor for the layup. The Sky lead was by 3 over Phoenix. Parker has always said she wanted to come home to win an NBA title here. Her third try, or they're tied at 3 there, or her 3 tied the game at 72. She finished with 16 and 13. Stephanie Dolson put them up for good, and the Sky led 74-72. Then with less than 30 seconds to go, Courtney Vandersloot gets in the lane. Great fake, and the floater goes down, and so does Phoenix. Sky win and take the title in 4 games, 80-74 the final. Allie Quigley led the Sky with 26. Copper, the finals MVP. Mike Berman now with more from Wintrust Arena.
The celebrating came in all kinds of ways. Candace Parker jumping on the scores table, Diamond DeShields hanging onto the trophy, and Courtney Vandersloot letting out a primal scream. It was a party to remember for the team that finally delivered the Sky a WNBA championship.
I don't think that it could be written any better, the story that this championship means to us and the city. You know, it was so special to do it in front of a sold-out crowd.
We believe, we never doubted. I never doubted in the group that we have. The players, they had each other's back. And a moment like this, we knew it could happen, but it took work. It took hard work. And the players did the work.
The moment first felt possible last winter when Parker decided to come home. With her came championship dreams, so nothing felt better than helping them become reality in Chicago.
It was amazing to just hug my dad and my mom and my family, and I don't know. It's just an amazing feeling to be from here and see so many people in the stands that have been supporting you since you started. So I think it's just a moment where you just have to really take it in.
And that's even more true considering this was hardly a guarantee. Heck, the Sky finished 500 during the regular season. But even when they lost games, they never lost faith.
We had such a tight circle that we knew that if we were able to put it together at the right time, being playoffs, that we could do some damage. We were still a championship roster, you know? We never doubted that for a second.
In the middle of the madness after the game, there was Chance the Rapper, the Chicagoan and huge fan of the Sky. Remember, before Game 3, he had tweeted that he was going to get a tattoo to commemorate the Sky's championship if it happened. So I asked him, any cold feet? Are you going to follow through? He said not only was he going to follow through, he was going to do it tonight with the Sky by his side. At Wintrust Arena, Mike Berman, NBC 5 Sports.
All right, Mike, thanks. And that brings us to tonight's Fan Zone question. After the Sky won their first WNBA title today, which Chicago sports team will win a championship next? And tell us why you think that. Give us your opinion. We'd love to hear it. It's easy. You can find the question on the NBC Chicago Facebook page, or just use Twitter, adding the hashtag NBC5SS. We'll share some of your responses a little bit later on in the show. All right, the Bears had a chance to slide into a share of first place in the division, but they had to do something they haven't done much of in recent years. Beat Green Bay. The Packers had won the last 4 and 9 of the last 10, and that trend, well, it continued. Matt Nagy has only beat the Packers once since his arrival here in Chicago. Bears defense got off to a great start. They were swarming Aaron Rodgers. Khalil Mack drops Rodgers right here, ending their first drive. And the Bears answered, going right down the field, scoring on a 1-yard run from Khalil Herbert. Bears on top 7-0. On the Bears' next possession, it looked like the Packers jumped off sides, and Justin Fields felt that way too. He thought maybe he had a free play, so he heaves one into the end zone, and it's picked off. But there was no flag, so the Packers took over, and the momentum seemed to shift right there. Packers led 10-7 at the half. Then Rodgers took his time to find Aaron Jones, and Jones got to the end zone here. It was 17-7 Green Bay, but the Bears didn't quit. Fields would sling one into the arms of Darnell Mooney, his first TD of the season, and the Bears were back in it, down 17-14. But Rodgers has so many ways to score, including himself. He keeps it here. He will get to the pylon, and that did it. He looks up to the fans right there and tells them, I still own you. I still own you. As the Packers win their 5th straight over the Bears. 21-14 your final. Fields finished 16 of 27 for 174. He was sacked 4 times. Here's Rodgers on his comments to Bears fans on that final touchdown.
Sometimes you black out on the field. in a good way. I looked up in the stands, and in the front row, all I saw was a woman giving me the double bird. I'm not sure exactly what came out of my mouth next.
Once you come out, get a stop on defense, score first drive, 7-0, I mean, we got to keep putting the points on him, especially with the quarterback like Aaron. I mean, we got to just capitalize on every possession we get. We got to get points somehow. We can't score in the first drive and not score the whole second half, so we definitely got to get better.
Trust me, this hurts. It stings. It's not fun. Our guys understand that. Whether it's a big loss or a close loss, to us, it's a loss.
And now let's welcome to the show former Bears defensive end and current Bears analyst for NBC Sports Chicago. This is Alex Brown. Alex, what happened? I mean, let's be real here. The Bears go right down and score on their very first series. There's a lot of energy, enthusiasm. The fans are into it. And then nothing until the 4th quarter. Can you explain that?
It's about adjusting, right? So in-game adjustments. I think when we hear Coach Nagy talk about the games, he always talk about he has to go back to the film. He needs to be better at adjusting. I mean, we've seen this constantly where either beginning of the game or coming out in the 3rd quarter, they don't score much after that first 15 in the game. And then in that 3rd quarter, when there's time to adjust at halftime, we don't see points being put up on the board. And this is not just this game. This has been a trend that's been going on for a while. So we need to see those in-game adjustments. And right now, we're just not seeing them.
You know, Justin Fields, he was sacked 4 times today. Is that more on Fields with what happened or more on the offensive line?
Well, depending on the sack. So later in the game, when you saw Clark get after him and get 2 late sacks, that was on Fields. He was trying to make plays. He's trying to make plays, but sometimes what you have to do, you got to throw that ball away and understand that we need these 3 points because those sacks got us out of field goal range. So get those 3 points, bring it to a 1-possession game, and give yourself an opportunity, give the defense a chance to go back out on the field, get you the ball back, and now you got a chance to go down and either tie the game or if you go for 2, win the game. So, like, he'll grow. He's growing. He's learning. And I think next time we're in this situation, he'll understand that if I can't make these plays, I got to throw that ball away.
One of the key plays of the game coming in the first half when Fields went back to throw on what he thought was a free play. He thought it should have been offsides, thought maybe a flag was thrown. It was not. Instead, it was picked off by the Packers. Aaron Rodgers on the other side comes back in, and he wins it. So right now, what's the most glaring difference you think between Fields and Rodgers?
Experience. I mean, that's what it is. Rodgers has experience. If Rodgers gets the benefit of the doubt, if Rodgers has that play, there's going to be a flag down. There will be a flag, and we won't be sitting over here saying the ref need to do his job. Just throw the flag. I mean, you saw that the guy was in the neutral zone. Throw the flag, and then we actually have a free play as opposed to now we just threw an interception, an easy interception in the end zone. They get the ball back. So difference, experience. I think we got a real good football player here at the quarterback position in Justin Fields. It's just about him getting in the groove and learning, and the coaches building around him.
So how far away do you think the Bears are from being able to compete with Green Bay?
It's not that crazy to think that in a couple years you can turn this around, assuming you got the players on the team. So right now you got some older guys on defense. You have some really good players, younger guys on defense. It's the offense. You might need one more playmaker, I think. 2-3 years, I think that we have somebody in position now at the quarterback position that we can build around, and we're not far away. Give it 2 years. I think not only compete, I think we'll be kicking the crap out of that green team up north.
All right, Alex, final question for you. Give us your grades from today's game. Let's start with the offense. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Today, I mean, offense, they get a D because you have to score points. When you play really good football teams, you have to score points. And right now, we score 7 points in the first half, 7 points in the second half. That's not going to get it done. Now, when you're playing against an Aaron Rodgers-led football team, and now you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming up, you're going to have to score more than 14 points. And right now, Coach Nagy and his staff, they're hovering around that 17 to 18 points. So you got to score points. Defensively, D-, I believe, or D+. I gave him a D+ because you can't give up 24 points. We understand how this team is built, and the defense has to play at a high level in order to win football games. You got to take the ball away. We got a sack from our big guys. We got sacks from our big guys today. That's Khalil Mack, Quinn, and Hicks. You get sacks from them, but you don't get nobody gets a sack fumble. Nobody gets the ball out. There were opportunities to get that ball out. We got to get it out. We got to take the ball away and score. Coaching is a D. So yeah, it's not good enough right now. Defensively, not good enough. The effort is not there. I don't know what Coach Nagy saw, but I saw your corner, Jalen Johnson, walking, and Devontae Adams was running down the sideline. If he doesn't step out, that's a touchdown. So I don't know why he's walking. That is effort. Effort is something, it takes zero talent to give. So we need that effort, okay? You got a guy walking. So give me that effort, and either the coaches are allowing it to happen or they're teaching it. Either way, it's wrong. So we need that. If we can get good effort, this team is not good enough for guys to not give 100% effort all the time. So we need it. So I give the coaches a D. That's it. I mean, it's not good. Hopefully we can do better, and they get a better grade from me.
All right, thanks, Alex. As usual, we appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, we need to take a quick break, but still more to come here on Sports Sunday.
Confetti on the ground, fans and players still celebrating here at Wintrust Arena. What a day as the Sky clinch their first ever WNBA title. Stick around, more with the team coming up on Sports Sunday.
Sports Sunday, sponsored by T-Mobile, the leader in 5G coverage.
Verizon got you paying more for their limited 5G coverage. At T-Mobile, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between the most 5G coverage and great value. So we unleash the 5G experience on Magenta Max. With 4 times more 5G coverage than Verizon and unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. That's right. Get 5G in more places all across America and better value on a plan built for 5G. Only at T-Mobile.
Sports aren't a single-player game. Every winning team has players that do their part. And when we play together, we win.
Let's get vaccinated. Let's do it.
Let's get back to the game, Chicago.
This is a time for our city to unite. Join the team. Find your vaccine at shy.gov/COVIDvax.
I drop off and pick up my kids from school, so I can't work early or late. And I need to make enough to make it worthwhile.
I can only work 2 days a week, and it can't interfere with my other job.
I can do full-time, just not daytime, and I need benefits. Good ones.
And you know, it'd be nice if you paid for my tuition. Like all of it.
Because car wrecks don't take the weekends off, neither do we.
And don't wait until Monday to get the help you need now.
At Lerner Row, we're available to take your call 24/7.
And get you the help you need right now.
Call 222-2222.
Now handling talcum powder cancer cases.
Fast Wi-Fi. It really does make everything better.
Switch, jump.
So at Xfinity, we're not stopping at fast.
Behind me, come on. Pick that up, right there.
We're breaking the gig barrier with the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. Because we know your Wi-Fi is powering more devices than ever before. Get our special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months. Switch today.
At Walter E. Smith, we're not just one look, we're your look. If this isn't it,
you dream it, we design it. Until it's it. Save 30% on upholstery at Walter E. Smith.
Sports Sunday, sponsored by T-Mobile.
Well, this WNBA championship is the second in the career of Candace Parker, but her first with the Sky. That's why she left L.A., where she won her first one, to return home. She wanted to win one here. She's from Naperville. Our Mike Berman went 1-on-2 with Candace and the finals MVP after the game.
You know, these ladies walked in here with some champagne bottles, but only for yourselves. Where's mine?
Oh, we got yours. Ka drank it, actually.
Waterfall.
She drank it on the way here. So.
They're right down here, just for proof.
Yep.
This is real.
Yep.
This is real.
Got it.
Congratulations. You guys are WNBA champs. I'm going to start with you, Candace. The hometown girl. You came back here for two reasons. One, to be closer to Portillo's. And two, to get another ring. What does this feel like today?
I think just this season has been really hard, you know? I don't think it's what any of us expected, but we battled through. And I think sometimes, like, when you're able to battle through the hard times and you get this, it's just, like, so much more rewarding. You know what I mean? And this one to my right, just, like, she didn't hit me up to come here. You know, other people did. She didn't ever reach out for me to come to Chicago.
Are you salty about that?
Just a little bit, but honestly, she was one of the main reasons. Like, just playing against her in LA all the time and just not being able to guard her. Like, I feel like our games could be compatible and we could make each other better. And I've just been so proud of how she's just stayed the course all the time, and just been great. And I always tell her before the game, like, show them what we already know every game. And she did that this entire season.
Well, she certainly did it in this series. Kalia Copper, finals MVP. What made this team so special? Why are you guys special to the point where you're down in the fourth quarter, you never blink, you rallied, and you're hoisting a trophy tonight?
Candace Parker. Like I tell her before the games, you have the blueprint. You've done it. We haven't done it. I think she's come here and she's been that leader for us. She's gave everybody the confidence that they needed. And we had to do whatever we had to do. Portillo's, whatever you need to come here so we can win a championship. And she came here and she delivered.
What's the Portillo's order tonight? And are you buying for the whole team?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I hope Portillo's buying for the whole team. Jumbo chili cheese dog, no onions, large fry, chocolate cake milkshake. I'll get a little fish sandwich with cheese, light on the tartar sauce, though. Small order.
That's making me hungry.
Yep. You guys, listen.
What was the atmosphere like? Because these two games were sold out, packed to the rafters. You had everyone behind you. And I know that they played a role down the stretch, helping you guys come back and win this one.
The energy. I mean, I think the energy got us through. Yes, you know, the first game, I mean, it was, like, amazing to play in front of this crowd. We're hype at every possession. And, I mean, that's why a lot of us play here, is because Chicago embraces their sports. I mean, we're done. And with that, I knew we could just keep it close. We could just keep it close. Like, the energy from the crowd and the building would take over.
And now, are you ready to celebrate, like, all night, tomorrow, the next day?
The next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
See, 2 o'clock game at 10:30 bedtime is still likely. I'm 35 and over.
Hey, you know what? It's been since '98. You know this, that a Chicago pro basketball team brought a championship trophy to this city.
Yep.
You did it. You helped make it happen.
Chicago Sky, baby. We here. Portillo's, for real, though.
We're going to let them go because they got some celebrating to do. Candace Parker, Kalia Copper. Ladies, congratulations. The WNBA champs forever. Let's go back to you.
All right, thanks, Mike. I think they might have some free food coming their way. All right, we'll take another break, but still more to come here on Sports Sunday, including a trip around the NFC North and Carolina's bid to knock off the Vikings. They scored late to send it to overtime, but then in OT, Minnesota didn't allow the Panthers to even get the ball. We'll show you how it went down. And it's not too late to jump in on our fan zone question. After the Sky won their first WNBA title today, which Chicago sports team will win a championship next? And tell us why you believe that. Use Twitter to tell us your thoughts. Just add the hashtag NBC5SS or go to the NBC Chicago Facebook page. The question on there as well. Stick around. We'll be right back.
We are your doctors.
You trust us.
You trust us.
You trust us.
You trust us.
You trust us with your life. You trust us with those you love.
So trust us when we say,
get vaccinated against COVID-19.
The vaccines are safe.
They are proven to work. You may have wanted to wait, I get it. But don't wait until it's too late.
trust us.
Trust us.
Trust us.
Trust us.
At the Chicagoland's top destination for electronics and appliances. But that's not all we have. Stay comfortable year-round with a new furnace or air conditioner installed by our own trusted professionals. Update your home's interior with a new sofa or dining set from our furniture gallery. Or let our experts help you find the perfect bed for a great night's sleep in our mattress department. We're more than just electronics and appliances. We're apt, pleasing people since 1936.
Vivid Seats, your ticket to soul-raising, heart-racing, 100 beats per minute. What are we wearing? Once-in-a-lifetime memories in the making, bumps like a goose brisket for tailgating, reach for the universe, rapid breathing, can't catch my breath, top of lungs singing. This is it. The moment is now. Can you believe it? Wow. Get your tickets at Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
It started as medicine to relieve the pain.
Take the edge off stress. To just get through the day.
And then I realized,
I can't stop. I can't stop.
I can't stop.
I can't stop.
I can't stop.
Over 100 people die every day from opioid overdose. We can help. Call 1-833-2-FIND-HELP. Find ways to help you or the ones you love break the cycle of opioid use disorder.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty: an answer. Uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Sports Sunday, sponsored by T-Mobile.
Yeah, welcome back. The Blackhawks return home after earning 1 point of a possible 6 on the road. The home opener comes Tuesday against the Islanders. And after going 4-0 during the preseason, the Bulls begin their regular season Wednesday. That'll take place in Detroit. Back to the NFL, and the Vikings moved into a second-place tie with the Bears. In overtime, Kirk Cousins has got K.J. Osborne, and he reaches in for the game winner. The Vikings get by Carolina 34-28. Panthers have dropped 3 in a row. In Detroit, the Lions' misery continues. They just can't win a game right now. Joe Burrow lit it up with 3 touchdown passes for the Bengals. This one to Joe Mixon. Great block there. The Lions are the only winless team left in the NFL. Cincinnati wins big 34-11, the final. Jacksonville was also winless until they knocked off the Dolphins today in London. Matthew Wright's 53-yarder beats Miami 23-20, ending the Jags' 20-game losing streak. A month and a half ago, Wright was a software engineer. Today, he's a hero in Jacksonville. Game 2 of the NLCS, the Braves and Dodgers, and in the 9th inning, tied at 4. Eddie Rosario smokes one right back up the middle. It goes under the glove of Corey Seager. That allows the winning run to score from second. The Braves get their second consecutive walk-off of the series. 5-4 the final. The party switches to L.A. for Game 3 on Tuesday. PGA Tour finishing up with the CJ Cup in Las Vegas, and Rory McIlroy joins some elite company. This was for Eagle on 14, propelling him to his 20th career win. He joins a list of 39 players that have now won at least 20 times on tour. His 66 today beat Colin Morikawa by a shot. Kyle Larson wins in NASCAR down in Texas, and the latest college football poll is out. Georgia still number 1, Cincinnati up to number 2, while Iowa drops from that second spot to 11. Notre Dame checks in at 13. We are set to take our last break, but don't go away. Back with Are You Kidding Me? And some of your thoughts on our Fan Zone question. Stick around.
How many of you feel safe living in Inglewood?
Some say it had an unintended consequence of stifling economic development.
This didn't start overnight.
Social media exacerbates the problem.
We have a lot of crime that's not solved. I'm just trying to help individuals do better than what I did.
We're going in ground zero. It formed a brotherhood for me.
Verizon got you paying more for their limited 5G coverage. At T-Mobile, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between the most 5G coverage and great value. So we unleashed the 5G experience on Magenta Max. With 4 times more 5G coverage than Verizon and unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. That's right. Get 5G in more places all across America and better value on a plan built for 5G. Only at T-Mobile.
Nick Bolton here with the newest addition to our tactical line, the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver. Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, whether you're at home or on the go. It even has a built-in trimmer for sideburns and beards. And it works wet or dry for a great shave in even the harshest conditions. The Tax Shaver is completely waterproof.
Act now to get your Tax Shaver for just $29.99 with free shipping and is backed by our 10-year warranty. Order yours today.
I've been meaning to give you these for many years. I think they're perfect. Maya? Oh, I love your earring. Why didn't you try these?
It isn't just about vision. It's about care. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Can you get this? I don't have my wallet.
Oh, really? It's funny how that always happens.
It's funny.
With BMO Harris, you don't need your wallet. You can get money from any BMO ATM using your phone.
Uh-oh, looks like someone can buy their own tacos.
You could also pay them back with Zelle.
So many ways for you to pay.
Awesome.
Order for BMO.
Ooh, tacos, banking. Some things are made to be mobile.
That feeling you get when your phone is your wallet. That's the BMO effect. And right now, open a new BMO Harris account online in just 5 minutes.
All right, I didn't believe this could be done until I saw it. That's Erling Haaland. He is a Norwegian soccer player. He will stack 3 balls on top of each other and then take aim at that target with his left foot. He connects with the first one. The second one, it will crack the target. And then he finishes it off with the third ball. Does he connect? You bet he does. Are you kidding me? I'll tell you what, I would have trouble just stacking them on top of each other, much less hitting the target 3 straight times. All right, let's check in on some of your responses to our Fan Zone question. Here it is. After the Sky won their first WNBA title today, which Chicago sports team will win a championship next? And tell us why. Vince tweets, White Sox are winning big next after this great season. There's no denying this young team can play on the big stage. Matt says, only the Bulls have the pieces at the moment and, most importantly, the coaching to bring them together. Nagy couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag. Wow. Ben tweets, Chicago Red Stars because they're in the playoffs every year and they will capitalize this year. So I think they're going to win this year? All right. LeCharles on Facebook says, the Sky for a repeat. They're most likely to be the champions again before any other Chicago team. And finally, Carl tweets, the Bears because Candace Parker, otherwise known as Ace, will be GM and hire herself to be head coach as well as the long snapper. Thanks for all your responses. We certainly appreciate it. We're out of time. Hope you all have a great sports week. Good night, everyone. Take care. We'll see you again next Sunday.
Because car wrecks don't take the weekends off, neither do we.
And don't wait until Monday to get the help you need now.
At Lerner Row, we're available to take your call 24/7.
And get you the help you need right now.
Call 222-2222.
Now handling 3M earplug cases.